Vermont's Bright Futures Information System, How to Get a Username and Password. Bright Futures Information System is Vermont's early care and after-school information system. Regulated childcare programs use the system to manage their program licensing information, and early care and after-school professionals use the system to manage their professional information. Who can have a username and password for BFIS? Individuals who work in Vermont in the early care and after-school field who want to use the system to manage their professional development information can have a username and password. Also, individuals who manage childcare programs in Vermont may get a username and password for BFIS. What type of account do you have? There are two main types of accounts in BFIS. The Quality Credential account is for professionals and using it for professional development. Childcare program accounts are typically only for owners and directors who have access to these types of accounts. Some people may need access to both types of accounts, and their username and password will allow them to access both types of accounts. How to get a username and password? Go to www.brightfutures.dcf.state.vt.us. On the left-hand side of the screen, you click on First Time Login New Case, and you click on Login. Complete every field on this form. It is important to ensure that what you enter is accurate, as it will need to match what is already in BFIS to work. Then click Continue. This will take you to the next page where you can create your username and your security question in case you ever need to have a reminder of what your username is or reset your password. I'm going to keep what the system has given me for a username, which is my first initial last name. You can also create your own username if you would like. Then click Continue. You will note that it takes me now to the username and password login. My username was trecord, as I created on the previous page. Also in my email account, I have an email with my password, my temporary password that the system has emailed me. So I am going to type in to the password field that password. It is important to type in the password exactly how it is on your email account so that it'll work. You now come to Change Password page. This page is where you change your temporary password into a new password that you will create and only you will know. So I retype the password that was sent to me. Now I'm going to create a new password. Your new password must contain between 8 and 12 characters. It also has to contain an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, and a number. At this point, you can keep the security question you set up, or you can create a new security question. Now, since it did take my new username or new password, I now have come back to the system login page. I'm going to now type in my password that I just created and hit submit. And this person, record test, has a childcare case, and so I have been able to log into the childcare case. If this had been a professional, it would have logged me into their credential case. Once you're done working in the system, you always want to log out. If you want to log in later, you will come back to www.brightfutures.dcf.state.vt.us. You're now, since you already have a username and password, you're going to click on Bright Futures Account, Login. You will then pick the type of account that you have and log in on that page. If at any time you log in and it says that your username is unknown, that you are probably logging into an account that you don't have access to, so you want to go back and hit the right type of account. If at any time you get an error message after submitting your information, click the Help Desk link at the bottom of the page and click on How do I sign up? Or Password Reset if that's what you're doing. Fill out the information and click Sign Me Up, and the Bright Futures Help Desk staff will manually update your information and email you when you can retry to log in. If you are having trouble with the login process and the Bright Futures Help Desk website, you can call the Help Desk website staff at 1-800-649-2642 to talk to a help desk specialist.